Hello, everyone. I want to make sure that I ask, how are you? Now, I know we are taught to say this because it's considered polite, but from Teacher Dora, it is very important to me to really ask this question from the heart. How are you? Meaning, how are you really feeling? Sometimes we say, oh, I'm fine, I'm good. Okay. But a lot of times we're not good, right? We're not always feeling happy. We don't always feel well. And I can tell you right now that I know what that feels like because I'm going through it now. So one of the things that I love to do here is I really love to, welcome everyone, right? I want to give everyone a chance to be themselves, to be honest about how they feel, whether you are an ESL student, whether you are a teacher, or you're just a person who says, hey, I just like your content. I want to be a part of the family. Here at Applied ESL, all are welcomed. All are welcomed, okay? And I love people, and I want to be able to share that here. So please tell me how you're doing. One of the best parts about my job is I get a chance to meet people from around the world. So that makes me very happy. I love learning different languages, cultures, you name it. I love it, okay? We are going through a very difficult time, right? And I think it's important to acknowledge that and to also be reminded that you are not alone. And I say this as a teacher, but I also say this as a friend, as someone who at times may feel alone, right? Sometimes we are so wrapped up in life. We don't always feel like we're being heard. We may not feel like people care about us. We may not feel the love. Yes? Let me know if you agree with me. So I want to be able to share the love. I want to give love. I want to share the love and let people know that you're not alone. It is okay if you're not okay. It is okay if you don't feel happy or whatever. It's okay. And this goes for learning English as well, because when you're not feeling your best, it affects your learning. Right? It affects your teaching. It affects your everyday. So it's not just about learning English. Learning English is just one of the things that you may be doing, or teaching English is one of the things you are doing. But it's really about how you feel on the inside, right? How we feel impacts our actions, right? What we are able to do. For example, if I don't feel well, it will affect my teaching, right? If you don't feel well, it will affect your learning. So one of the goals I have now is I really want to bring an awareness that, learning English is not just about learning the language and that's it. It's social, it's feeling, it's emotional, it's a lot involved. And we need to acknowledge that. That's very, very important. In my experience teaching, I've been teaching for 18 years, and majority of my career was taught in classroom, okay? So I had the opportunity to really see people and see how they are, how they're feeling, if they're happy, if they're sad, if they're angry, they're tired. I had that opportunity to see that. And I believe that it was important for me to just say, hey, how's everyone doing today? And once students felt comfortable with me and felt comfortable with me asking this question, that's when they open up a little more. I said, oh, teacher, today I feel so-so, right? Or I don't feel my best. And that's perfectly fine. I've always taught adults. Let me just say that. Some people think I've taught children. I've only taught adults. And one of the beautiful things about working with adults is that we all have one thing in common, right? And that is the ability to express ourselves the way we want, right? Not saying children can't do that, but as adults, we have the ability to really just come out and say, hey, this is how I feel, right? We're very unapologetic. One of the things I've learned, not just being a teacher, but just as a human being, oftentimes people don't ask us this. So I want to be that person to ask you, how are you? So let me know in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Are you good? Are you so-so? Are you mad? Are you sad? No judgments here. So here's what I like to do. Now, again, if you're not the type of person who likes hugs, you can move away from the screen. But I'm a hugger, okay? I like to give hugs, so I'm going to give all of you a big hug. Big hugs. Big hugs. Big hugs, okay? Because we need that. Yes, Do you agree with me? We need hugs. We need to feel like we matter. We need to know that we're not alone. We need to, I'm not going to say feel happy. I don't want to say that because it really depends on a personal situation. You may not feel happy, but it's good to know that you're not alone. Does that make sense? And so my goal in life, and for a very long time, is not just to teach English and that's it. I'm not a robot, okay? But it's really to show love and kindness to the world. I can't help it. I just love people. Always have and always will. So one of the things I always say here is try your best. And a lot of times I don't know if people really know why I say that, so I'm going to tell you now. When I say try your best, it's not just something to say, okay? It's a way for people to realize that if you put effort into something and you really, really try your best, honestly, you put all your efforts into it, whatever it is, then you walk away feeling good about that. That's why I say try your best. Because sometimes we can try at things and it doesn't go our way. Yes? Right? But if you put the effort in, you can walk away feeling good and knowing that, okay, maybe I didn't get the outcome I wanted, but I at least tried. And my mother always taught my brother and I that if you put the effort in, they're still proud of us. They never stressed us about having the highest grade or being the top of the class. As long as you tried, they were satisfied with that. And I'm the same way with my students too, okay? Or anyone. If you try your best, I'm happy. I don't care if you get 100 or not. As long as you try, that's what matters. Because that lets me know that you're putting the work in, you're putting the effort in. Does that make sense? So when I say try your best, this is something I actually live by. I tell my own self this. I'm not saying this just because, I tell myself, okay, Dora, try your best. And I'm going to tell you why I had to get a back x-ray, okay? And the people there are very nice. Let me just say, shout out to all the techs, the doctors I've been working with. They are lovely. So I feel very thankful for that. Thank you. And I'll be honest with you, friends. When I woke up this morning, let me just say now, because I've been having a lot of health issues, I am tired all the time. I'll be honest with you. I don't have to do anything, and I'm exhausted. That's how bad it is. And so when I woke up this morning, I really didn't feel like getting up and getting dressed and ready to go to do anything. I wanted to stay home. But I don't want to cancel my appointments. Why? Because they are very organized, the place I go to, and they told me from day one, this is your situation. These are the exams we need to do with you so we can get to the bottom of your problem. Okay. So they printed it out for me. I'm like, okay, this is my assignment. I tried my best. I'm making the effort, right? I didn't feel like getting up today and going anywhere, just like most times. Sometimes it's hard for me just to get started. My body hurts all the time. That's frustrating, right? So I'm going through an illness. I'm going through a situation where it has affected my movement and my sitting ability, standing, walking, you name it. But I tried my best. And I tell myself, okay, Dora, try your best, get up, keep going forward. Just keep on, because we're getting closer and closer to finding out what is actually wrong with you, right? So that's why I say that to all of you. I live by that, okay? Try your best. Even when you don't feel like it, just give yourself a little push. Give yourself some grace. Same if you're learning English or teaching English. There will be days you just won't feel like it. You won't care about what your teacher says. You won't care about what your students say. You won't care about anything. It's human nature, and it's okay. But know that you don't want to stay in that too long, because then you won't put no effort into anything. How are you feeling? Because believe it or not, there are people right now in the world that does not have anybody, don't have anyone to ask, how are you? And it's really unfortunate and it's sad. And, it's something that I think a lot of us take for granted, but we really shouldn't. There are people who would love to be able to have someone say to them, how are you? Are you feeling okay today? Do you need a hug? Let me give you a hug. There are people who need that right now. And you might be that person to give that person that, right? And wow, what a great difference you can make in a person's life. So don't take this for granted. Don't ignore it. Really, just know that you are making a difference when you do ask a person how they're doing. Okay? I hope for all of you who's watching this, I just want to say that I do love and care about each and every one of you. Honestly, I do. Even if I haven't met you in person, I still love and care about you. And I want everyone to be okay. I want everyone to be safe and to know that they matter. Know that you matter to me. You are part of this family for a reason. Whatever your reason is your reason, okay? Not everybody's here because they want to learn English, and I know that. There are some of you who are here because maybe you just want to see me smile. I don't know. Or maybe you like the coffee with Dara. Or maybe you're just curious. Whatever the reason, all are welcome here at Applied ESL. I want you to really know that. And I'm not here to judge anyone. I am not here to tell anyone what to do. You're free to be who you are, okay? But just know that you do matter. You matter to me, and that you're not alone, and that if you ever need a hug, I'm here, okay? Even if we're far away, I can at least give you a virtual hug, right? And it makes me feel good to know that I'm at least reaching someone out there. If I reach one person, if I teach one person, I'm satisfied with that. And I'm being so honest, okay? You're not alone. We're all going through something, friends. Believe me. I'm going through my health issues. Maybe you having your health issues. Maybe you're dealing with some personal things. But just know that it's going to be okay. If you are a believer, I only say that out of respect because I don't want to assume. If you are a believer and you believe in a higher power, God, universe, okay, just know that He's watching us too, okay? And all will be okay. All will be okay. I do believe that, seriously. So, I give you hugs. Big, gigantic hugs. Big hugs. And if you're not a hugger, that's okay. You don't have to hug me. It's perfectly fine. Okay? And I wish you all a wonderful night, morning, whatever time it is on your side. Stay strong. Try your best, because when you try your best, you do your best. And I know because I'm trying my best too. Trust me. Love you all so much. I will definitely keep you updated with my health journey, and I'll see you in the next check-in. And if you want to share this video, feel free. It's all good. Love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.